into a truly great empire. Taharqa ruled from 690 to 664 BCE, and his reign marked the high point of the 25th dynasty. Taharqa was a builder on a grand scale. He constructed temples and monuments throughout Egypt and Nubia. At Karnak, the great temple complex at Thebes, Taharqa added a massive colonnade with columns over 20 meters tall, the largest columns ever erected in Egypt. At Jebel Bakal in Nubia, he built a temple complex that rivaled anything in Egypt. But Taharqa was more than a builder. He was a skilled military commander who faced the greatest threat to ever menace Egypt, the Assyrian Empire. In the 670s BCE, the Assyrian king Esarhaddon invaded Egypt with an army equipped with iron weapons and siege technology far superior to anything Egypt or Kush possessed. Taharqa fought bravely, but the Assyrians were too powerful. They drove him south, captured Memphis, and proclaimed themselves rulers of Egypt. Taharqa retreated to Nubia, but he never gave up. He counterattacked, retook Memphis briefly, and only withdrew permanently when a second Assyrian invasion made clear that Egypt was lost. Even in defeat, Taharqa was magnificent. He returned to Nubia with his dignity intact, ruling from Napata until his death. The Assyrians, despite conquering Egypt, never dared to invade Nubia itself. Taharqa's military reputation kept them at bay. One of the most remarkable aspects of Kushite civilization was the power of its queens. In Kush, women could rule in their own right, not merely as regents for male heirs. These queens were called Kandakes, from which the name Kandakes derives. The Kandakes were not ceremonial figures. They were warrior queens who led armies, commanded fortresses, and conducted diplomacy with the greatest powers of the ancient world. The most famous Kandake was Queen Amanirenas, who ruled around 40 to 10 BCE. When the Roman Emperor Augustus, fresh from his conquest of Egypt, tried to extend Roman power into Nubia, he met his match in Amanirenas. Ancient Roman sources describe Amanirenas as a fierce warrior who lost an eye in battle, making her even more formidable. When Roman forces raided Nubian territory and toppled statues of Augustus, Amanirenas led her armies north in retaliation.